9 stories that change how you think about wealth. Is it about money or mindset? Rise and Quotes. Ever wonder why the rich get richer while you keep struggling? Maybe the real difference isn't in how much money you have, but how you think about it. We are taught how to save, spend, and even invest, but rarely are we taught how to think. In today's video, Rise and Quotes shares 9 powerful stories, simple yet profound. These stories reflect not just our relationship with money, but also with risk, courage, value, and the invisible walls we build around ourselves. Don't just listen with logic, feel them with your heart. Because sometimes a small story can spark a big change. 1. Trading garlic for gold. A merchant once brought 2 sacks of garlic to a village where the people had never seen garlic before. They were fascinated and exchanged gold for garlic. The merchant made off with 2 bags of gold. Another merchant, hearing the news, brought 2 sacks of onions. The villagers were even more delighted with onions. Believing gold couldn't express their gratitude enough, they gifted him 2 sacks of garlic instead. Life lesson. At first, this may make you laugh. But behind that laugh lies a truth. Those who act first often win gold. Those who follow may only receive garlic. Rewards favor those who take the first step. That's what sets the wealthy apart. 2. Depositing a Rolls-Royce to borrow $500. A businessman went to a bank on Wall Street to borrow $500 for 2 weeks. The bank required collateral, so he offered his Rolls-Royce parked outside. They accepted, kept the car, and processed the loan. 2 weeks later, he returned, repaid the $500 plus $15 interest. The banker, seeing the man had millions in his account, asked why he needed the loan. He replied, $15 for 2 weeks of secure parking in downtown Wall Street. You won't find that deal anywhere else. Life lesson. People say, what sets us apart is our mind, and it's true. The greatest gap between the rich and the poor lies in one word: thinking. It's not just about how to make money, but how to use it wisely. 3. The lazy horse. 2 horses were pulling carts. One worked hard, the other dawdled and grazed along the way. The owner moved all the goods to the hard-working horse's cart. The lazy horse chuckled. The more you do, the more they load on you. In work, if your value isn't seen, don't expect fair rewards. Before you demand benefits, contribute. But soon, the owner thought, why do I need 2 horses? 1 is enough. He then had the lazy horse slaughtered. Life lesson. If others feel your presence or absence makes no difference, your end may come sooner than expected. 4. How I bought a BMW to pay it off. He worked day and night and cleared the debt in a month. His wife didn't leave. A man wanted a computer worth 30 million Vietnamese dongs, though he only earned 6 million a month. His wife said, "You're crazy. If you buy it, I'll divorce you." He panicked, but a year later, they had paid off the loan. He asked a friend for advice. If you lack the courage to chase your dreams, success will always stay out of reach. The friend said, "You don't deserve that computer. Do you grow barley? I have seeds. If you can't even pursue what you love, how will you ever succeed?" He bought it anyway. Later, she suggested they borrow money to buy a BMW. Life lesson. This isn't about reckless spending. It's about courage. 5. The perpetually poor farmer. Seeing a farmer always struggling, his neighbor offered help. "No, I'm afraid it won't rain," replied the farmer. "How about cotton?" Who think just give up at the first sign of difficulty will achieve nothing. Playing it safe is often the riskiest choice. No, bugs might eat it. So, what do you grow? Nothing. I have to play it safe. The neighbor shook his head and walked away. Life lesson: those who avoid risk and challenges. 6. The crumpled $100 bill. In a lecture, a professor held up a $100 bill and asked, "Who wants this?" Many hands went up. He crumpled the bill. "Still want it?" Stomped on it. The hand stayed raised, then picked it up again. Many hands stayed raised. He dropped it. Never forget your worth. Here's the lesson. No matter how crumpled, the umbrella holder was soaked, the cane carrier was bruised, and the one with nothing was fine. Trampled or dirty it gets, its value remains. Still want it? One carried a cane. Marriage is meaningless. I'll never marry. And one carried nothing. He smiled and said, "The umbrella gave false confidence. Mom suffered so much. I'll treat my wife well." So he walked into the rain. The cane made the path seem easy, so he stumbled often. Just like this bill, your value doesn't disappear because life tries to crush you. So, a husband can beat his wife? The boar often trampled the grass and muddied the water. Life lesson: even when life roughs you up, choose thoughts that build a better path. 7. When it rains, 3 people left their house. One had an umbrella. The horse sought help from a hunter, who agreed to catch the boar, but only if the horse let him ride it. When they returned, then tied up the horse at home. The horse had lost its freedom. Different thinking, completely different futures. The one with nothing took shelter when it rained and walked cautiously. Why? Life lesson: often, it's not our weaknesses that ruin us, it's misused strengths. Don't let confidence blind you to caution. 8. Beating the wife. 3 sons grew up in a home where the parents constantly fought and the mother was often injured. Or you'll end up caging yourself. The oldest said. The second said, "Your mindset shapes your destiny." The youngest said, "Angry, life lesson. Same environment." Learn to forgive. 9. The boar and the wild horse. A wild boar and a horse grazed together. The hunter caught the boar. Life lesson: holding on to anger can lead us to decisions that trap us in chains. Thank you for staying with Rise and Quotes until the end of the video. If one of these stories made you pause, reflect, or feel something shift inside you, that's the biggest gift this channel hopes to offer. Share this video with someone you care about. You never know how one story can change their life. And remember, like if this content gave you value, comment below which story hit you the hardest. Subscribe to keep receiving inspiration that transforms. Because sometimes just one different perspective is enough to change your future forever.